Back in its heyday, Looney Tunes was a very popular show. However, with fame comes a price. In the case of Hugh Harmon, the creator of Looney Tunes, insanity. In 2006, a small group of fans were allowed into the studios at Warner Bros. Incorporated. These people have never been identified. They went into the room where Harmon wrote some episodes. When the group decided to take a picture, one of the members backed up to get a better shot when the back of his foot hit something. It was a small case, and written on it were undecipherable scribbles and random sketches of unknown characters from Looney Tunes. Some of them even looked like prototypes of existing characters. Inside the case was a film reel. They picked it up, reading a label on the reel. It said, Hugh Fudd. They assumed it was a test reel created by Mr. Harmon himself, most likely in the 60s or 70s. They were excited and quickly went over to the reel projector that had already been set up beforehand. They loaded the reel up and started the projector. This was not a vintage projector, rather a modern one that scanned the reel and then displayed it. Employees set it up for the group, knowing they would want to see some old cartoons. They proceeded to watch. The following information was collected when the video was analyzed. It started out to be nothing but static, as if the reel itself were interfering with the projector. Then came up a picture of Elmer Fudd blankly staring at the screen. The music was, well, not even music. It was one continuous note with varying pitches. Elmer's eyes were bulging and more realistic than what is usually seen in these cartoons. His hat, however, was a different story. It was poorly drawn, and the colors seemed to be scribbled on. The brown color from his hat overlapped his face a bit. The video got progressively more shaky. This went on for about 30 seconds. Elmer's face quickly overtook the screen. His eyes dark red and white pupils. The static got worse than it ever was. You could barely decipher what was happening. All that could be heard was a grown man repeatedly screaming, as if being tortured. This went on for about 30 more seconds. Then, as the screaming faded out, an image popped onto the screen. It was Bugs Bunny, ribcage exposed, and eyes whited out. He was screaming, hands covered with blood. The noise I heard was screaming, and it sounded as if someone put a microphone right up to the screamer's mouth. The screaming was constantly cut off, and when he screamed, the static got worse. One could hear the faint sounds of the blood-curdling screams of the infant. The screen went black. After 2 seconds, a video clip of an unknown episode reversed. It was too distorted to see what it was. After the clip ended, a face with red eyes and red teeth appeared on the screen, accompanied by faint screaming. This concluded the video. Eyewitness accounts say that the group had run out screaming. One of them jumped out a window, while 2 others snapped their necks with the broken glass. The last ran out, never to be seen again until 2007, when he robbed the studios and took the video with him. This could explain why it was uploaded onto YouTube. The question is, why it took him until 2011 to upload it. It is said that he obsessed over it. It was his whole life, but after the robbery, He was never heard from again. Even when the authorities tried to track down the IP address that uploaded the video, it said it never existed. The video is still studied until this very day.